Hey everybody, Johnny B. Good here. Good evening, greetings. The local time here in West Virginia is 6:07. Okay, I am now 383 miles to Columbus, Ohio. Roughly 6 hours and 42 minutes, according to Thomas, our friendly GPS navigator. We have 6 hours and 55 minutes available to drive before we need to take a 10-hour break. Right now I am using the Sony HDR-AS 200V, recording at 1080 60p. And I'm also using an external microphone, and the microphone is clipped onto my Bluetooth headset. I'm not using the headset, I'm just using the headset to clip the microphone on. Alright, welcome to Virginia. Wow. I'm also using a 64 gig SanDisk ultra fast memory card. Hopefully it will smooth things out. I'll let you guys be the judge to which one is better. The Sony HDR 200V or the Sony HDR AZ1. Remember, the AZ1 does not have a microphone input. It solely has a built-in microphone on it. Sheesh, a little chilly out here, but nice and fresh. Once again, today is Friday. Happy Friday, October 14, 2016. I'm gonna try to make it to Columbus, Ohio in 6.5 hours. So that's 5 o'clock my time. That's gonna put us somewhere around midnight. Once again, if you guys know anybody out there that needs a truck driving job, needs a home, so we're working for a small company, very friendly boss, laid back, tell them about ADL, driveforadl.com. Drop in your application and who knows, we could be running along. We could have another YouTube channel. That'd be great. Jake brake on. Now how can you not fall in love with this? How can you not love this? see, we're on the 8th gear. Jake brake is on. Look at that, somebody's already burning firewood furnace. I'm gonna ask my wife to my yearly date income. I believe I started in January 12, maybe 13. Just to see where I am gross wise. Oh, I guess there is this one part that I forgot to mention all day long today. Just so we're clear and we're all, you know, up in the up, or yeah, there's no misunderstanding. So far for now, there are no benefits with ADL, so that's kind of a deal breaker for a lot of you out there. But for some of you like me, I get my health insurance from my wife work, so it doesn't bother me at all. But I know some of you out there need that, so yeah, that's something to consider. Check out this beautiful Peterbilt. Oh, look at it. Oh, look at that. You know, I gotta be honest with you guys. Before YouTube video, I didn't really care much about the Peterbilt. Sure, I thought they were good looking trucks, but the more I mentioned it on the YouTube, the more I'm beginning to really like it. Yeah. I think I just sold myself a Peterbilt. I convinced myself. Yeah, if I ever had the money to buy one, I think I would. But if my wife was to go with me on the road all the time, full time, I would definitely get a T680 or a Volvo 780. Those Peterbilts are just way too small for two people. Someone asked me today on the comment section why I get charged for the cash advance. Just the way it is. It's just the road expenses here in the United States. There is no such thing as allowance. Companies don't give truck drivers allowances here. I know there are some company, especially in the Philippines, there's a certain amount of allowance that they give drivers. Here in the United States, as far as I know, all the truck expenses are reimbursed by the company. If you spend as low as 25 cents or lower or a penny buying something for the truck, the company will reimburse you and reimburse me. But all the food, all the living expenses, all personal expenses, is I have to pay for that. So those cash advances that I get every Friday, that's for my living expenses and personal expenses. Rarely, sometimes I end up getting a scale ticket. Now those I get reimbursed. I also get asked a question on the comment section about, or one particular comment I read today was, does a driver have to get training here in the US? Oh yeah, definitely. See, in the US, it's not the trucking company that dictates who the trucking company hires. It's the insurance companies. It's the insurance company that requires drivers to have a certain qualifications and training and experience. I think if it was all up to the company, they would hire just about anybody. I think companies could care less who they hire. Well, not that care less, but I think it would be a lot easier. But again, as I said, it's the insurance company that dictates all that. Also, I get another question about, are any of the companies here in the United States hiring drivers from out of the country? As far as I know, I don't think anybody does. Although I've heard CR England is doing it or thinking about doing that. I know I've mentioned this before, but there's another YouTuber, which I am not at liberty to say. There's another YouTuber from Germany that migrated to Canada as a truck driver. And about a year later, he is now an owner-operator. Yeah, that's all he talks, that's all he speaks on YouTube is German, so he doesn't want anybody else to know. He just wants his friends and his family to watch it. That's it. I don't know why. He's a little shy. I met him over at Hardee's in Sheboygan. Go Trump, go Trump. Oh, speaking of Trump, I think on Monday I might be able to vote. Believe it or not, in Wisconsin, people are already voting. So I think I'm gonna, if I'm not working on Monday, or if I'm not working too early, I'm gonna go and cast my ballot, my vote. Exercise my constitutional right. Have you ever thought about this? Which is worst? If you had, well, for those of you who are critical with Hillary and also critical with Donald Trump, and you say one of them or either one of them is a really good pick, so therefore you're just gonna sit home and not vote, I think you're doing the country a lot, you know. I think it's worse not voting than to vote someone in the office who is you would think the lesser evil. Here's my logic. If you vote for somebody, or if you don't vote for somebody at all, if you don't vote, then pretty soon it's going to be common, and someday we're going to lose our right to vote. But if you vote somebody in the office who's you think is not really that good or worthy, you at least preserve that right of the right to vote. Does that make sense at all? See, if there's not enough people that vote, then somebody's going to go in and change the laws where, well, since nobody's going to vote anyway, we'll just appoint people to the government. Isn't that worst? It's better to vote somebody, you know, vote the wrong one in than to have somebody be appointed. You preserve the democracy. That's what I'm trying to say. Or the illusions of democracy in a way. Oh. You know what? I'll be right back. Gotta be good here. Have a good and godly day. Peace.